Esen and I play soccer. In school, my favorite subject would have to be history because it interests me on how history repeats itself multiple times and how much you can learn about what previous people have done and how it can help you in the future. For pregame rituals, I would have to say that I have my headphones on to the highest volume possible, and I do this weird thing with my socks where I pull them up as tight as possible and my shin guards are as high as possible. So I don't know, just so that everything seems secure. My cleats are always tight as possible. And when I like to listen to music, I mix. Most of the time it's rap, and sometimes it's techno, but mostly rap. I like to listen to Jay-Z and Drake, and mostly because they're up-tempo and the beat is amazing. Other leadership that I do outside of sports is priority leadership, or PLC is what we call it here. And basically we run a class and we teach the general concept of Servite to all the students. I have one sibling and it's a younger sister. Her and I have quite a great relationship. Since a very young age, my parents instilled into us that we have to be nice to each other so that, you know, once they die, we have each other. So basically, you know, I can talk to her and she can talk to me. It's pretty nice. College that I would like to attend would have to be Stanford University. I've wanted to go there since I was about 8 years old. And the reason is because the level that they're at is so high that when people hear the word Stanford, their eyes kind of open wide, and you know they want to listen to what you have to say. And there's a lot of really important people that have gone to that school, and I want to be one of those important people. My favorite song would have to be Forever by Drake, and pretty much because it tells a story of an athlete and how he worked his butt off pretty much and made it to stardom. The reason I listen to that is because, you know, I've always had this goal etched into my mind that I could get to the next level in soccer, and just by listening to that, it just re-embellishes the fact that this is possible. I just made up another one. The reason I was interested in soccer is because my sister went to sign up, and I was sitting in the car, and I wasn't doing anything, so therefore my dad said, "Get your butt out of the car and go sign up for soccer." And I did it. I am extremely happy about this decision. Soccer is a new love. My favorite food would have to be pupusas. Most people don't know what it is because it is a Latin dish. My mom is Salvadorian, and basically the only way I can describe it, it's like a tortilla pancake with cheese and beans and meat stuffed inside of it. My grandma and my great-grandma make this dish, and I used to live with them, but right now I do not. So whenever I go over their house and I beg them to make it for me, you know, kind of smile, look like a little kid, and they kind of just break down and make it for me. If I could have a superpower, it'd probably have to be the power of flight, because, you know, I'd be able to, you know, just go outside and then fly to China, fly to Bali, fly to the Bahamas, fly to Africa, fly to Brazil, and do that all in one day. So, I know you guys have all heard of Family Matters. Well, I am Urkel, and then I am Smooth Urkel as well. The best advice I've ever gotten would probably have to be from my father. He told me to stand on the shoulder of giants, and basically it's just a little part of a quote by Sir Isaac Newton, where you take the advice of all the people around you that have done the things you have done so that you don't have to make their mistakes and you can just start from there. So, at the beginning of my sophomore year, I came with an idea to start a charity where I give old cleats to kids that are in need around the US, and my aim is to give a whole bunch of cleats to kids in Ghana. And there's another charity in which my sister created, and I'm helping her out with that, and it's getting backpacks and giving them to kids in need around the Los Angeles area. My name is Esen. I am forever a Friar. CREDO.